Hi everyone, my name is Sarah. I'm an adjunct instructor at 3 college institutions across the Kansas City metro area. Being a millennial, it seems as though the gig economy is all I've ever known. When I first became an adjunct, I imagined stepping into a collaborative atmosphere that would somehow feel like a continuation of my experience in grad school. I had worked a few part time jobs between finishing school and beginning adjuncting. And to be honest, I missed the collegiate environment. I also believed that adjuncting would be a bridge to further career opportunities. I was ready to enter a community doing what I loved and trying to do it well. So, what I quickly learned is that the adjunct life is one big crash course in self efficiency. Waiting ahead of me were days that began at 8 a.m. and ended at 8 p.m. as I strung together a semblance of a work day across multiple campuses. So long as I was part time, I could only teach 2 to 3 classes maximum, with no chance of access to healthcare in sight. I would pay a pricey full time parking pass just to park where I worked, even though I was teaching only 2 classes a semester. My first year, I wasn't given a key to an adjunct office at all, and so I had a future of Taco Bell lunches in my parked car. One semester, an institution even failed to give me any classes to teach, simply saying that it was an admin mistake and that I fell through the cracks and was missed on the schedule. In my 4.5 years as an adjunct, I have also served tables, bartended, worked desk jobs, freelance edited, taught adult night classes, cashiered, shelved books, even worked a food truck. I felt conflicted. I still love my line of work, but with frequency, I began to ask myself, why is this all happening? I wanted to grow my practice. But I also wanted my basic needs to be met so I could be the best teacher I knew I could be. Somewhere down the line, I started asking questions. I felt overwhelmed, and to be honest, I really knew very little about unions and organizing. And not all of my coworkers and colleagues necessarily agreed with my hesitancies. I had one particular coworker find it outrageous that I was working so many part time jobs. I'm afraid it seemed that folks were complacent. Well, sooner than later, through the outreach from my own colleagues and a plea for more community conversation, I found AFT Academics. I became an AFTA member because I knew what I was experiencing shouldn't be normal. I was thirsty for honest conversations that addressed what we were all going through. And since joining AFTA, I've gained a wider understanding of how my higher ed operations happen in my hometown and across the nation's regions. My feelings and fears were validated. Adjunct labor is indeed abused, and the current business model of the university is not sustainable for its workers. I admire the history of union organizing, and I still believe in power held by the people. Above all, I wanted my concerns and hardships to take the form of change. So now in my area, we're building a network of workers with shared experiences, and through membership and outreach, our coalition is growing. This pandemic has brought more rapid change to the college landscape. We are chronicling our administration's response and lack of response to our hardships. This is a great time as ever to show solidarity and ensure that we, the workers, are not taken advantage of. The landscape for academic workers must change. Power can't be gained unless we all step up. Your union has your back.